What's up, Tarantula family? I know it's been a really long time since I've uploaded a YouTube video, but I'm just making a short little care guide for T. seladonia. So this right here is one of my females. She started laying a sack a few days ago, and actually filmed her right before she laid it and after she dropped it. This will be the last time I check on her for probably around 55-60 days. Right here I added a little slow motion so you guys can check out the X-Act yourselves, and there it is. Looks like a little tiny ball. So the juvenile to adult specimens, I tend to use something around 8 inches tall and 4 inches wide, and they typically like that. They only get about 2 to 2.5 inches for the adult females, so this is typically something I'd use. I tend to add more drier substrate when I have a T. seladonia housed in a new enclosure, as they like to pick small pieces of leaf, pieces of dry dirt, pieces of sawdust off the ground, and they'll use that to build their trapdoors. So I typically just use Eco Earth. You could get that at PetSmart. Same thing with the moss. It's just generic green moss you can get at PetSmart. Nothing special. For these guys, I added a little bit more as decoration rather than them needing to use it as shelter for their arboreal trapdoor, as these already have trapdoors. These are my older juveniles. I'm just going to place the old piece of bark inside the enclosure, and it looks really nice, and it's its new permanent home. Absolutely perfect. And it just came out of this moldy thing, so yeah, it's pretty happy. Alright, on to the babies. So for the baby T. seladonias, I tend to use vials, or I use small containers if they don't like to adapt to their small trapdoor that I drilled for them. Sometimes the T. seladonias will chill at the top and make their trapdoor at the top of the vials, and that's not too good for them, but I'll show you guys in a minute what I do for those. So all I do is I make sure that the tarantula has ventilation on the top, bottom, and sides of the container. The T. seladonia seem to like a lot of airflow, and they like it a little bit drier. So what I tend to do is I tend to spray the sides of the enclosure. That way, if they are thirsty, they can go get a drink, but at the same time be able to pick up those wood shavings, those small pieces of crushed up leaf matter and moss matter, and continue to construct their trapdoors. I think they have a little bit of trouble constructing them when the soil is really moist and they can't pick up those fine pieces. So this right here is another sling enclosure. As you can see, the bark has those small flappy pieces of moss, and the T. seladonia really like using those to help build their trapdoors. Sometimes they have a little trouble and they'll build them to the top of the lids, so that's why I like using enclosures that open from the bottom. That way I don't destroy their trapdoors just in case they don't decide to make it where I want them to make it. Well, this is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys are all able to take care of your future T. seladonias. Let me know how they're doing in the comments section, and let me guys know what you want to see next. Take it easy.